Don't forget that this tutorial is part of a series of tutorials which you can access on our YouTube playlist, or alternatively, if you would like to, you can purchase the whole course on Udemy. There should be a link to the YouTube playlist and a link to our Udemy course, which should always provide the best price in the video description. So in Django, the string representation of a model is defined by the string dunder method in the model's class. So this method is responsible for returning a human readable string representation of the instance of the model. Now, what we noticed when we created a new category in the previous tutorial, the category was displayed here in the list to show all the categories that we've added in the database. But you can see the name of it is currently category, the name of the model, and then the object number. And that number there will just be incrementing every time we add a new category. So if I add a new category, that will then increment to 3 and so on. That's not always the best way of displaying that data. So by adding a dunderstring method to our model class, this is one area where we can return a human readable string, which will represent that record in the database. So if we navigate back to our models, let's just use the category for an example now. So let's go for a new function, the dunderstring method. So string and then self, and then we'll go ahead and return self dot. In this case, we're going to return the name. So for every record that's returned in the admin there, it's going to use the name of that record to display the human readable string representation of that object or of that record. Now you can change this to something else. At the moment, we're just keeping it nice and simple, the name. So if I go back to the admin site and refresh, should now use the dunderstring return, and you can now see that we're using the name of the category to return that human readable string.